Hello, everyone. I'm Tatsuaki Kawai, President and CEO of Brass Corporation. Thank you very much for watching the Brass IR channel. Now, I will explain the consolidated financial results for the third quarter of the fiscal year ending July 2024. Net sales were 9,583 million yen, 97.2% compared to the same period last year. Ordinary profit was 485 million yen, 50% compared to the same period last year. Quarterly net profit attributable to owners of the parent was 284 million yen, 43% compared to the same period last year. Both sales and profits declined year on year. These results are completely in line with our initial forecasts. Here's a look at our consolidated business results. Please note that Brass on a non-consolidated basis still accounts for 99% of our total net sales. Let's move on to the KPI of our business. The number of weddings was 2,281, 94.8% compared to the same period last year. Bookings 2,332, 102.1% compared to the same period last year. Average spending per wedding was 4,029,000 yen, 101.1% compared to the same period last year. Next, some supplementary information on each item. Although the number of weddings held this term was lower than last year, it is tracking exactly as we expected at the beginning of the year. Regarding bookings, we are exceeding the same period last year, partly due to the opening of our new Shiga venue. Regarding average spending per wedding, we continue to see a gradual recovery in guest counts, helping us hit a record high average price. Our consolidated balance sheet is as shown here. Financially, our balance sheet has become much healthier. This is partly because we paused new wedding venue openings for 4 years following the pandemic. Regarding our full-year earnings forecast for the fiscal year ending July 2024, there are no changes to the projections we originally announced on September 14, 2023. Next, let's look at some recent topics. We've signed a sponsorship agreement with Minami Kiyomoto, a female professional golfer from Ichinomiya City in Aichi Prefecture, which is where Brass was founded. She is a highly promising professional golfer from our birthplace of Ichinomiya, and we look forward to supporting her for many years to come. Also, as a new investor relations initiative for our shareholders and investors, we have officially launched a corporate note account. Our goal is to achieve more open and fair communication. Through this platform, we'll be sharing a wider variety of timely updates rather than just our regular financial results. Now let's move on to the Q&A session, where I'll be answering the questions submitted by you, our viewers. Here is the first question. It's about new venue openings. With costs like construction materials and labor soaring, is it still possible to open venues like before, generate a profit, and recover the investments? Yes, it absolutely is. For instance, our new venue in Shiga was acquired through a business transfer. The same goes for our recent venues in Chiba and Kyoto. We are receiving various M&A and business transfer proposals. We look for great properties and then revitalize them through business transfers. I believe this approach will become a vital pillar for our future growth. However, this doesn't mean we are abandoning new construction. It's true that construction costs are soaring, but with the right strategies and adjustments, new construction is still perfectly viable. Yes, we are currently looking very closely into how we can best optimize this. So please look forward to both new and business transfer projects. Moving on to the second question. Prices for various items, including food ingredients, continue to rise. How do you plan to address this issue going forward? In our industry, rising food costs have led to continuous price hikes. In our case, as I mentioned earlier, our average spending per wedding has been gradually increasing. By gradually increasing the unit price, as we have been doing, without lowering it, we believe we can absorb these costs. Here is the third question. Currently, you disclose your financial results as a single segment for the wedding business, but you also operate other ventures like food services. Do you have any plans to disclose the performance of these non-wedding businesses? At present, the impact on the overall group performance is still small, since 99% is from the wedding business alone. Well, we aren't considering it right now once those businesses grow larger. We plan to make it public. That's all for the Q&A session. Thank you for watching this video. We'll continue working toward medium to long-term business growth. We look forward to your continued support. We're accepting questions about this video and these results, so please contact us here. Also, please send any questions you'd like us to answer in a video to this address. Well then, we'll see you at the next financial results.